Hi, my name is Weston Applefeller. I'm the Director of Grounds at Columbus Crew Stadium here with the Columbus Crew. Our typical game day usually starts in the morning with prepping the field, getting it ready for the game that night. We normally mow the field 2 different directions, lay the pattern in real nice, get a nice clean cut. We'll put the goals up, put the corner flags in. We do a little bit of work with the benches and making sure those are set. And then we let it play. We water the field for the team. We usually do that 3 times. We'll water right before they come out to train. We'll water again right after they get done training and right before the game. And we'll water again at halftime. We do that because the team likes the field quick and slick. They like the way the ball moves across the wet grass. So if we have a nicely cut and really wet surface, that's ideal playing conditions for them.
Hi, my name is John Street. I'm with the Ohio State University, Department of Horticulture and Crop Science. And today I was talking with the group about summer weed control on athletic fields, and initially trying to emphasize the fact that if you're in a situation where your crabgrass is already germinated, and in most cases it probably has, we were talking about the options that could now be incorporated into your program to take control of the annual grasses that have already germinated and then provide a pre-emergence barrier the remainder of the season. So we were talking primarily about post products like Dimension, Drive, Accelerate, Topramazone or Tenacity, Pilex or Topramazone. These were some of the primary options that are available to most turf managers at this particular time of the year for post-emergence activity of already germinated crabgrass, and then providing a pre-emergence barrier with pre-emergence herbicides the remainder of the growing season.
My name is Pam Sherratt and I'm at the OSTMA Summer Field Day here at Crew Stadium. Today I talked about prediction and diagnosing turf problems, and we looked over about 60 slides of different problems on turf that can occur in the state, anything from drought, disease, weeds, insect pressure, physiological problems. And the key take-home message really is that it's absolutely critical that staff are trained to be able to predict and diagnose and identify problems. One of the examples I gave is that crabgrass and goosegrass, we may think they're both the same type of weed because they're both summer annuals, but actually they're not. They're in different families and they require different herbicide technologies to control them. So identification skills are absolutely critical, and we totally understand that in these days the economic times are quite rough. A lot of school districts and Parks and Rec are not sending their staff on education programs and investing in personal development. But it's absolutely critical that anybody who takes care of turf or any kind of landscape has these strong identification skills, because until we know what we're dealing with, we don't know how to address dealing with that problem in an environmentally friendly way and in an economic way.
Things I would do to that could be done at any level is communication, working well with your coaching staff, your organization, your managers, even your members of your teams. Letting them know what you're doing, why you're doing it, how you're doing it, makes your life a lot easier. They tend to work well with you once you have that line of communication open. And so communication is the key that pretty much anybody can do.
If I had one key tip that I would recommend to sports fields managers for the summer, it would be, if you do have encroachment of annual grassy weeds, to utilize some of the practices post-emergence that we talked about. And then the second major, obviously, key would be a good fertilization program throughout the summer. Not an excessive program, but one that assures a healthy grass, a grass that will recover properly, will fill in properly, and produce a high, dense, healthy, competitive turf grass going into the playing season.
Dealing with the summer ahead, if we're looking at, who knows if it's going to be a wet summer or a dry summer. We know that our cool season grasses do not do very well in the summer. So between now and the end of June, the goal should be to maximize the root growth of those grasses. Aeration, soil cultivation, a strong fertility program, good mowing practices at the right height of cut, anything to promote a healthy, substantial root system before the end of June is really what should be the focus right now, because once we get into beginning of July right through until September, we lose about 50% of the root mass on these cool season grasses, and these grasses get severely stressed during that summer period. So again, just to reiterate that, any kind of soil cultivation work that can be done to improve gas exchange in these soils and maximize root growth would be the most beneficial thing you can do right now leading into the summer.